Hello, and welcome to I Will Become a Millionaire, the YouTube channel that is part financial journey and part education. Today I want to give you my top 6 tips for first time buyers in the UK. I'm currently saving the deposit for my first property, and some of my family members have recently bought their first properties, so I will share some things that have worked well for us in our quest to get ourselves on the UK property ladder. Get a lifetime ISA. A lifetime ISA can be used to help you buy your first home. If you're between 18 and 39 years old and a resident in the UK, you can open a lifetime ISA. You can put up to £4,000 per tax year into your lifetime ISA until you're 50 years old. The government will add a 25% bonus to your savings up to a maximum of £1,000 per year. You can then use the money towards buying your first home. If the property costs $450,000 or less, you buy the property at least 12 months after you open the lifetime ISA. You use a conveyancer or solicitor to act for you in the purchase, and you're buying with a mortgage. Live at home. Research carried out by estate agents Benham and Reeves found that in the private rented sector in England, tenants paid an average of 45.5% of their take-home pay in rent. With rent being the biggest expense for many potential first-time buyers, I believe it makes sense to prioritise reducing this expense rather than focusing on forgoing a few lattes every week. I have done this by moving out of my rented house and back into my parents' house. My parents only asked for rent of £100 per month, which is a fraction of what I was paying to my ex-landlord. If living with family isn't an option, another approach is renting a cheap room in a shared house, which will generally be cheaper than renting an entire property. Take on a second job. The benefits of this are twofold. Firstly, you will earn more money, which will allow you to save up your deposit more quickly. Secondly, taking on a second job will allow you to take out a bigger mortgage. Lenders in the UK will typically lend up to 4.5 times gross annual earnings. Let's suppose you took on an 8-hour shift every Saturday at your local bar, earning the national living wage. This would increase the total amount you could borrow by over 16,000, based on an earnings multiple of 4.5. Offer below the asking price. According to thisismoney.co.uk, on average across the UK, houses sell for £10,822 less than the seller wants. As a first-time buyer, you're not part of a chain, and you're in a better position to make offers below the asking price, as you don't need to worry about also selling a property. Family members who have bought properties in the last couple of years have made quick equity by offering between 4 and 5% below the asking price. It also means you will need a slightly smaller deposit and find it easier to secure a mortgage, as you will need to borrow less. Buy a fixer-upper. For those first-time buyers who have a trade relevant to property refurbishment, such as being an electrician, plasterer or plumber, know people with these skills, or are simply good at DIY, buying a property that is in need of some TLC and refurbishing it can be a good way to get a property at a bargain price and add some real value to it. Though, as with all investment projects, it is important to draw up a budget, listing out all costs to see if any potential refurbishments would be feasible. Often some bargain properties just need a kitchen, bathroom and a lick of paint. Use the government's Rent the Room scheme. Once you have bought your shiny new property, consider letting out one or more furnished spare rooms in your house to lodgers to make up to £7,500 per year tax-free. A family member currently does this and makes more in tax-free rental income from renting out one spare room than the monthly mortgage payment. I plan to do this as well once I get my first property. I hope these tips have been useful to other potential first-time buyers in the UK. Let me know in the comments below if you're a first-time buyer and what your plan is to get on the property ladder. If you liked this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you didn't like this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons anyway. Thanks for watching.